Right, so hello, my name is Jade Rose. In this video, we're gonna have two sections. The first section will be more about how to improve your posture. I'm gonna go over what I've learned in modeling with like movement coaches and in terms of what I've learned in my own kind of personal back problems and that kind of journey. And the second section will be a nice kind of upper body, back and shoulder stretch, just to kind of loosen those muscles, get those, shoulders moving and really help you to kind of balance yourself and ultimately have better posture. If you only want to do the yoga stretch, you can use the timestamps and you can skip straight to that section. So I'm a model and I'm of course a YouTuber. I make fitness videos, weight loss videos, transformation videos, and a lot of my videos are based on experiences I've had. And when it comes to posture, I definitely have had experiences. Being a model, posture is very important, but on top of that, I've also had a lot of struggles with back problems and posture when I was a teenager. And I had to do quite a lot of different things to try and improve it. When I was around 3 to 7, I actually went to a school where they were very, very strict when it came to posture. They would always call you out straight away if you slouched a bit, if you were hunchback at any point, like they took it very seriously. At the time, obviously, I didn't realize why, but then when I went into my secondary school, so secondary school is 12 until about 16, there was no, teacher shouting at me, telling me, to straighten my back or, head up. And then on top of that, I also was very tall. I was taller than most people in my class, taller than all of my friends and all the boys as well. And anyone who's ever been, super tall will probably understand, like I felt like a giant. So I think I was just kind of naturally, subconsciously trying to make myself smaller by hunching my back, by bringing my neck forward, things that were just really detrimental to my posture. It's kind of ironic actually, because at that time I felt like if I was smaller, then all the boys would like me, so I tried to make myself smaller. But I now know as an adult, as a model, your posture is probably the most important thing that you can change to make yourself look more attractive. It's so important when you're trying to look your best, and good posture can take you from looking Humpty Dumpty to, looking like an elegant goddess. Body language definitely speaks louder than words, and you want to communicate, grace, confidence, elegance, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So the first thing you need to do is get someone to take a picture of you from the side profile. So both standing and sitting. Try to stand like how you would normally, sit how you would normally, and then you can take that photo and see whether there are any differences between what I'm going to show you now and the way you were standing. So this is a really quick demonstration of how to stand with great posture. And this will be like the foundation of like walking, movement, in general, sitting as well. This is how you stand. So you want to have your feet firmly planted onto the ground, shoulders back, down, head up, looking straight forward. You want to have your core kind of, tucked in. You don't want to have any of that going on. I know, bum might look nicer, but you've got to tuck that in. Like arch back like that is weird, no. Just open, really those are the main things. I guess there's also the head forward as well. You really want to make sure your head is nice and back. So your hips are evenly distributed. Balance is so, so important. Now I'm very quickly going to show you sitting as well. So you want the same type of thing, same type of posture. Your back naturally has the slight curve, but you want to have maybe like a tiny pillow's worth of space behind you, just like how you stand. There is a slight arch to your back, but it's not excessive. And you definitely don't want your back to be kind of rounded forward. You also want to make sure that your bum is all the way back on your chair, literally to the back as far as it can go. You definitely don't want to be like in the middle or hanging on the edge of your seat or the front of your seat. These are things that I would always do in secondary school, and it made my posture so much worse. It's also important to address these things, not just because you want to look good, you want to look elegant, and you want to look, polished, but in the long term, you're going to have more problems in these areas, and it will kind of be a knock-on effect to other areas of your body. So for me, this has always been my problem area: my neck, my shoulders, and my back. I improved them with a mixture of things. So the first thing I did was practice. And I know it just sounds so like cliche, like, oh yeah, practice. But I'm telling you, practice makes perfect. It's a saying for a reason. I very consciously made this an effort for me. So I went to all my friends, I went to my mom, my sister, and I specifically asked them, if you see me slouching, please Tell me. My mum put up like a giant mirror in our living room and then also in the hallway. And then every time I walked past it, I stopped and checked myself. Was I slouching? Was I not? Do I need to improve? Okay, yeah, I think I do need to improve. You'll start to see like kind of patterns and times where you're more like slouchy than others. And then you can really force yourself and push yourself to take care of yourself in those times and really remember, oh yeah, whenever I'm at this desk, it's a bit lower and I tend to hunch my back forward. I need to raise myself up. I get some books and kind of stack things up and then put my laptop on top. On this certain chair, I need to make sure I have a pillow behind me because it makes the natural arch in my back a bit like straighter, and then I start to roll forward. Maybe a certain desk is too low and then you can't put your legs in properly. You know, all these things do affect the way you sit and your posture when you're sitting, standing, all these different types of things. So pushing myself to do those things really helped my neck and my shoulders. So I stopped rolling my shoulders forward. I started rolling them back. That practice really paid off and it became the norm for me. My neck and my head, I stopped projecting it forward to try and look smaller. I think it also came with more confidence as well. Like I was more confident to be tall and embrace my height. And any of my young girls, I'm telling you, embrace your height, because even when you're, insecure about it when you're younger, you're gonna love it when you're older. Now, although that helped my neck and my shoulders, I did still have slight problems with my back. I ended up actually having an underlying issue which actually gave me slight back problems, and I ended up actually having surgery for that. I mean, it's more on the extreme side. I'm sure not everyone will have to have surgery or, needs to have surgery. But even if, let's say, you do, I can tell you from my own experience, surgery, if you need surgery, for any more kind of serious, posture issues that you might have, it's not a cure. Well, for me, it was not a cure. And it helped for sure. And for the first couple of years, it was great. Those same problems did come back. And it was because I wasn't doing these two things, stretches and exercises. In my opinion, after practice, I think that exercises and stretches are the most important thing. The exercises are what's going to strengthen any muscles where you have any weaknesses, and that are giving that kind of knock-on effect to the rest of your other body parts. So for me, I didn't have a strong enough core, which was affecting my back, and then I didn't have strong enough back muscles, which is also affecting my back, and that was giving me back pain as well as bad posture. I mean, I was told this by my doctors before, but I didn't really take it seriously before until I was told this by a movement coach. So I took this kind of modeling class, but the movement coach really taught me the importance of stretches and exercises. These things really helped me to balance out my body, balance my hips especially, because I would stand, or maybe I would go on one leg and my hip, one side was just completely out of whack. I learned how to use my core strength for my back muscles. Then thank God, because it literally transformed the way I felt and the way I looked. And today I want to show you a quick 5-minute stretch. Super simple, just something that you can do every day to really help you loosen up your shoulders, your back muscles. Not so, hunched forward, just open, head up, and more balanced in general. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started.
I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door. When I'll be coming home, I plan to let you know the longing of my heart, the wish I carry high. Whenever we're apart, it takes me through the night. When I look deep into your eyes, when I look deep into your eyes, when I'll be coming home, and I am on my way. music of your heart. I'm followed by your light. Whenever we're apart, it takes me through the night. When I look deep into your eyes, oh, when I look deep into your eyes, when I look deep into your eyes, oh, when I look deep into your eyes, when I look deep into your eyes, when I look deep into your eyes.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.